Hey, busy crafters, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. My name is Jessica, and we have an exciting collaboration for you. It is the Flippin' Furniture Friday. Say that 5 times fast, or 10 times. Hosted by Shabby Meets Bling, as well as OK at Home DIY. The links to their channels will be in the description box below, as well as the playlist, so be sure to go on over and give everybody some love. Now, I know it says project number 1. It's the only project. I was going to do 2, but I was only able to do 1 because we got rain and it was really cold that day that I'm out here sanding this table. So I found this table at an estate sale. It wasn't really a sale. They were just giving away the furniture because the woman had passed away. Lord bless her soul and rest her soul. And so they were just giving it away. So this was about 3 years ago. So I have a basement full of furniture from multiple different places, not just her house, but multiple different places that I've picked up throughout the, years. And yeah, so I was going to do 2 tables and I only was able to do 1 because number 1, we have rain and it's raining really bad right now, cats and dogs. And yeah, it was really cold. So what I'm doing here is I am sanding down this table. Now it was a gaudy brown, like it was terrible brown. It was not originally brown. I could tell because when they painted it, they missed a lot of stuff, especially on the feet on the bottom. And so I'm showing you guys that I'm taking it all the way down to the wood. Because if you are going to restain it, no imperfections can be there because it will mess with the stain. So this wood absorbed a lot of the brown paint, so there is a lot of imperfections within the top of it, on the top and the bottom. The legs were not too bad. See right there how it looks like that? It's not supposed to, so we cannot restain it because of the imperfections, or you might like the imperfections, who knows. So right now I am sanding the legs. I am off camera a little bit, but the wind blew you guys over and you landed in the wheelbarrow right there. Don't worry, you guys are face up looking at the garage door. But after I fix it, I'm more in frame. And so yeah, you'll see it pretty soon that I'll be on frame or in frame. And so this table can be taken apart. See, right there, I picked you guys up, dusted you off. You guys were fine. There was no bruises or anything like that. Just a little bit of embarrassment, but that's fine. You guys are good. Anyways, so this table probably would have been a lot easier for me if I would have taken it apart. I just didn't want to take it apart because I did not want to put it back together. Yeah. So I decided to just do it the hard way because, sometimes we need to make our life a little bit difficult because it's not difficult enough, apparently. Yeah. I don't know. So now it's all sanded down. Now the top, I sanded it down as best as I possibly can, but if I would have kept sanding to just restain it, then I would have no table to begin with. Yeah. So I decided to just go a different route. The legs are not sanded as perfect as the top is supposed to be, but that's fine because I'm just going to paint the legs anyways. That was my whole plan. I had to do a different plan for the tops because of, well, you guys can see. So I use my Valspar. Now this color is gray and it goes on light, but it dries really dark. So all I did was I sanded it down to take a lot of the shine off. And yeah, so now I go ahead and I paint the legs. This is the first coat. I am not making you watch me paint the whole thing first coat, and I'm not going to make you watch me paint the second coat as well. So I just painted the first coat at night. This is what I'm doing here after the sanding. And yeah, I also had to make sure that I got into every little crevice because there is decorative parts on the legs. I also paint, let's see here. What am I doing now? I don't know. Okay, so now I'm painting the little feet. I did not spend too much time on the feet because first off, they're the feet. You're not really going to see them. Second off, I just sanded them down to where I got the shine off of them. And that's all that I really did. So I do paint the bottom of this right here. And right there, I'm trying to take the sticker off. So now the sticker was on there, I guess, for the whole lifetime of this table. because it did not want to come off. Even with the heat gun, it got really weird. And I did not want to paint over the sticker because I like my projects finished. And so I am like trying to figure it out. Now that sticker says that this table was made in Taiwan, but there is no store on there and there's no price. And so here I am trying again, being like, okay, this is going to get annoying. At this point, I am very tired, and because of all the sanding, I am very lightheaded as well. So when you sand, even though I was out in the garage, I started smelling the sand, the dust from the table after I sanded it down. You can see it on my jeans right there. It was terrible. It was so terrible. And so here I am trying to get the sticker off again. Yeah, to no avail. I had to finally break down and go get the little scrapey tool to take it off. But we succeeded. We did. We succeeded a lot. So I'm just like, ugh, go back to painting. And then the sticker annoyed me, and then it's like, go back to painting. And then the sticker annoyed me. It was very gruesome. It was very, very gruesome. So now I was like, okay, we got the sticky or the scrapey tool. And we beat the sticker, guys. We beat the sticker. So I'm very happy with that. And now I am just going to finish up with the painting now that I have beat my nemesis. So I was painting it sideways, but it's like, no, with the paint, you have to go with the grain. And yeah, so I started going with the grain. And I paint the bottom 2 coats on this side and the side that you're seeing there at the bottom, which is normally the top. I cannot restain the top. That's what it was supposed to look like. Is that, and if that was what it was, I would have just did a light sanding on it and then restained it. But that did not happen, so we had to go to plan B. And I'm pretty sure I already said that. Yeah. Guys, I'm tired. And it's raining. And I love the rain. It's better than the snow. Trust me. Better than the snow. But the wind is coming in and blowing everything around. So, yeah. Now, right there, my husband's talking to me because his Audi is being a pain in the rear. Yeah, heaven forbid my car gets something, then the Audi wants everything. So now I am going and still painting. Yeah, I actually stopped what I was doing and cut out a bunch because this video was almost 25 minutes long and I did not realize that I'm still painting. At least look on the bright side, guys. Look on the bright side. At least I'm not making you watch it dry. Because that would be fun, right? Just sitting there watching it dry, playing the Jeopardy tune in your head. Yeah. Nah. We're almost done with this, I hope. Who knows? Who knows? But, yeah. That Valspar paint is pretty good. I have a bench. It was a TV stand that I turned into a bench. That would have been when I did that before I had my channel. And I made the cushion and everything for it. And that bench is still going strong. So that's why I'm doing this table the same, is because this table is going to be in the foyer most of the time. It's light enough for me to move around in case I need different, if I need it in different spaces or anything. But because it's going to be close to the foyer, I kind of wanted to tie it into the bench. So that's why with the top, with it not being stained, right there, I was like, oh, I could dry it. No. I decided I didn't want to dry it. I was just going to let it sit overnight. And so now overnight. So first thing in the morning after I did my Bible study, I went and I did a second coat on it, did some laundry and let it dry. So now that it's dry with the second coat, I now am placing half beads around the top of it. Now I'm just showing you the first side that I am doing. You're not going to have to watch me glue beads. Also be very careful because the paint has made me kind of lightheaded. I dropped a bead onto my hand with the hot glue. And the bead, for some reason, once it hit my hand, it automatically glued and I had to peel it off. And it is excruciating and it hurt. So just be sure that you take the cautionary steps or the safety steps. If you're going to paint inside, be sure that you are in a well-ventilated room. And have a fan going. Do not do what I did. That was very bad. And I'm still feeling the effects of it today. if you're going to be doing anything that has a fume that comes off of it, sublimation has fumes that come off of it, well ventilated room, have a fan going, have a window open if you can. If you can't, have a fan going. Resin is also another one. Even though it says no odor, resin always has an odor, just not as strong. I have a no smell resin, and it still smells. So just be sure that you guys, your safety is more important than anything. So just be sure that you are taking the safety precautions and keeping yourself safe while you're doing these projects. So now I take the black chalk paint that I showed you there in the beginning as I was rambling, and I just go ahead and I do the sides of it around the beads, and I do the little indentions on each leg. Now, I'm not going to make you watch that as well, because I'm pretty sure you guys know that you know how to paint. So now I'm going to take white chalk paint, that's from Folk Art, and I believe the black chalk paint is from Waverly. And I'm going to paint the little balls on, they look like little beads or little balls or whatever. I'm going to paint those white, as well as the little balls below the black right there. And I do two coats on each. So, and I'm not going to make you watch that either. You guys get it. You guys get it. So there it is. Now I'm just going ahead and showing you that I'm doing the little round part on the bottom of the black. And right there you're like, hey, I see that you missed the black around the bottom. Yeah, I realized that too. And so I'm like, wait a minute, this looks weird. I don't know. And there we go. Here is where I realized that I did not do the black on the bottom. And that's when I go ahead and do that. Now, off camera, this had imperfections. There was the white touching the gray, the black touching the gray, the black touching the white. And so off camera, I did do touch-ups on it with smaller paintbrushes. It's okay if it's imperfect, because we're not perfect. Nothing that we do is perfect. Only Christ is perfect. And since he did not redo this table is not perfect. So if you have flaws, if you have imperfections, embrace them. That's what makes you you. That's what makes you unique. And that's what makes your pieces unique and one of a kind. Literally, this table is nowhere else. It could be duplicated or copied, but it's not going to be yours. So just keep that in mind. Don't beat yourself up too much if your paints touch each other or you get a smudge or whatever. It's fine. So because I could not restain them, and I'm taking the legs off so I could fit it under, because I was like, how am I going to do this? I don't want to cut it up. I end up having to cut it up, but not like that. So I go to the Dollar Tree and I buy some of their little sheets of wallpaper. And I have the same wallpaper on the bench out in the foyer. So that's why I'm using this to tie it in all together. And it used 1.5, I believe. And unfortunately, I did get a little tiny bit of a wrinkle, but I fixed it. But it's still kind of there. But you can't see it. So, like I said, it's not perfect. There's a lot of imperfections. There's a lot of mess-ups. But that's okay. I am totally fine with it. I'm not going to stress out over if it's perfect or not. I'm going to do the best I possibly can to get it as close to perfect, but it's never going to be perfect. And so here I am putting the feet back on it. And it just punched right through that paper. And then here I am going to piece it together. Now, the reason why I'm showing the bottom is because the bottom is the more complicated one than the top. So that's why I'm showing the bottom. You do not have to watch the top. So, everybody relax. Yep. And now I'm sitting there going, okay, it goes that way. Nope, it goes that way. Yeah, and I'm trying to add them or line them up. So after I got the wallpaper on it, I just take my little X-Acto blade and I just carefully go around and cut off the excess, or the excess, not access. That's you guys know. But I cut off the extra. Here, we'll just do that. We'll just cut off the extra. And that's what I do. I tried using the scissors here. The scissors did not get close enough. These are not pointed edges, they're rounded edges. So that's why I had to go to the X-Acto knife, or the little Cricut blade, that little sharp blade. And that's what I used. And so now here I am going to go like, okay, now what do I do here? Okay, everything looks good. Okay, we're going to do that. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to slowly piece it together, take the legs off so I can fit it under there. And this table is actually very sturdy once it's tightened up. Because at first I was like, this table is not sturdy. I'm going to have to redo it. But the legs were just loose. And so, yeah, it turned out to be very sturdy. And it turned out to be extremely cute. And here I am. Yeah. So if you guys like what you're seeing, please go ahead and hit the share this video, hit the like button. Also, please subscribe, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. It supports me, and you guys are really seriously making my dreams come true by subscribing, by liking, sharing, and commenting. I do get back to the comments. And yeah, I really like interacting with you guys. I like hearing your opinions on things. I like hearing your ideas. You guys have amazing ideas, so I like hearing those. Let me know what you would do different. If there was something that you like about it, that you don't like about it. I like to hear from you guys. I really do. And so here I am putting on the last piece. And now I'm going to be putting on the legs. And then, of course, I do the top. And my camera, or my lights, are acting weird. I don't know. It seems like it's getting brighter and then dimming out. But, yeah. And so now I'm trying to do the scissors again, because I did not want to go around the camera to go get the X-Acto blade, or the little blade. So I'm really trying to make the scissors work. They didn't. Just skip the scissors part and just go straight for the blade. Because, yeah, I could have saved myself a lot of time and frustration. So here is the final review of the table, put together, looking all nice and cute. And let me know what you think of it. I think it looks cool. It's going to be used for my final reveal stuff instead of using the bench. The bench is right behind it. And yeah, let me know what you think. I look forward to hearing from you guys. I look forward to conversating with you guys. And is there anything that you would do different? Is there anything that you would do the same? Would you consider redoing this table or doing something like this? Let me know in the comments down below. I look forward to it. And then I'm going to make you look at it a lot longer than you should. I guess the paint fumes has really gotten to my brain that I'm just like, look at it. Is it pretty? Tell me it's pretty. No, I'm kidding. I appreciate you guys. Again, I want to thank all of my subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys are absolutely the best in the whole entire world. Everybody knows it, and they're jealous. But thank you for supporting me, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Go ahead and follow me on all of my social medias. The links to them will be in the description box below. And if you haven't already, go on over and look at my Etsy. I will be putting more stuff on there, hopefully very, very soon. Cool stuff too, just saying. Go ahead and like this video, share this video, comment. I do get back to the comments. Hit the notification bell so you know anytime that I am uploading. And please, please subscribe. It really helps me out and it's free to you. Again, I would like to thank Shabby Meets Bling as well as OK at Home DIY for hosting this amazing collaboration. I'm so excited to be a part of it, and I appreciate you guys as well. Be sure to go on over and check them out. So again, thank you so much for clicking on this video, for watching this video. I appreciate you guys for supporting me and helping me along with my dreams. And until I see you on the next one, may God bless you. Have a wonderful week and a happy Valentine's Day. See you guys later. Bye.